Welcome to the first of hopefully many live streams, live editing stream. I've done these a lot on Facebook, but I wanted to start pushing it out to Facebook and kind of YouTube at the same time. So yeah, this will be fun. Just double check that everything's going. On watch page. And that'll do it. Let me sorry, I'm like controlling all these things at the same time. Cool, I'm gonna do a quick test. Cool, I'm gonna do a quick test. Oh, echo. Theoretically, I should. Oh, there you go. Cool. So all my it's pretty cool. So both the Facebook and YouTube chats are synced. So if I get people from both platforms messaging me, I'll be able to see them both. But yeah, sorry kind of for the delayed start. So today I'm going to be working on this client edit for Slam Magazine, and this is one of the top high school basketball players in the country, and I think he's going to Oregon. So yeah, let's get to it. I already kind of this is actually the third version. I'm going to be working on the fourth version here now in just a sec. I got some revisions I have to go through, and I have to add some footage that they gave me, stuff like that. So I'm going to do a quick Facebook blast, and then I'll get to it. Sweet. All right. Let's get to it. So, I'm just going to play down what I have so far. So yeah, like I said, this is a one of the top prospects, high school basketball players. So here, I'll just play this down, and yeah, if you have any comments, give them to me.
My name is Bol Bol, 7'1" center from Sudan. Growing up, seeing how people saw my dad made me realize how great of a person he was, on and off the court. The best advice my dad gave me was to never give up and always have a strong heart. The moment I realized I wanted to go to Oregon, it was probably 2 weeks after my visit. But before that, I never really thought I'd be interested in going there. Oregon started recruiting me, they've been looking at me. They told me they were looking at me since I was in Kansas, but I just got the offer this year, this summer. What made me want to go there everything's like really nice, and like they have like the best like equipment, and like just getting me ready. I feel like they have everything I need. My biggest challenge of my 3 years of high school was like changing schools, because it's just like really hard adjustment, and then you hear like all the people, all the hate you get always switching schools, and like it just gets annoying, and it's like really hard. Some like bad comments that I look back to is like, you're only good because you're tall, or people only know about you because you're dappling in the NBA, and like the lazy comments, stuff like that. That motivates me. I really just don't pay attention to them, or like I'll read them and then just move on, cause like I don't even know the people, so it shouldn't bother me. My passion for sneakers has just like always been since I was younger. Like my dad would always get me shoes, and then I would always have the competition with my friends. And then ever since then, I just like collecting shoes. First pair that like I really wanted was like little LeBron 3s, that they were like black and gold. Right now, my favorite shoes are probably the Off-White Presto. Like I wear those all the time. On court, I try to wear a different shoe every game, which I have so far. So I don't know, sometimes I wear random stuff. But like probably like older LeBrons. My biggest collection is in home, which is in Kansas. Then I have like a couple hundred there, like 200 there. Then here with me at school, I have like 70 pairs. Then in LA, I have like 50 pairs there too also. I met Migos in 2016 at Complex Con. It's like the first time I met them. I saw them walking in the room, and then I just followed them, and then I asked for a picture, and then like they knew who I was. And then from there, we just became friends. Like our friendship got better because like they're also like friends with my good friend Sharif, and then like we all just hang out and we go to the gym and do stuff like that. Out of the Migos, the only one that goes to the gym is Quavo, so yeah, he's obviously the best one. Honestly, I never thought it would get that far. I thought it would just be like a picture and move on.
I agree.
Like,
more red would be good.
Migos, and then like another celebrity would know who I am by seeing me with them. So then like more of them
He's more blue.
Friends with me. I've been in the studio with PNB Rock and also Lil Yachty. Being around them when they make music is pretty cool, because like you get to hear the songs like before they come out, like months before they come out. Or sometimes you hear songs that will never come out. So it's like pretty cool.
So that's what I have so far. This guy was like 7'1". It was ridiculous. He was like his waistline was out my face. It was crazy. It was cool though. I really like the kind of lives, because we did like a B-roll of like the basketball court kind of stuff of him just shooting around, but then we kind of did this like lifestyle, just him like walking around, like 'cause he's like really into fashion, so we just had him walk around and basically look cool. So I just tried to envision my color is impossible. Man, it's all about that blue. Forget red. But yeah, so it was cool. Like all of these kinds of, I just envisioned I was shooting Moonlight, and everything just came together.
I would always get me shoes, and then I would always have the competition with my friends. And then ever since then, I just like.
One thing I like really like hate about this though is that his Love pack is right there, and I was too lazy to say anything, but whatever.
Like collecting shoes. First pair that like I really wanted was like little LeBron 3s, that they were like black and gold. Right now, my favorite shoes are probably the Off-White.
I haven't seen that campaign. I'm gonna look it up. Jeremy, go to the see what it looks like on the YouTube. It should look a lot better. I hope it looks a lot better. It does look a lot better. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I was just telling you about Restream, how it's cool, because also another thing too is like, if you can see in this window here, I have an aggregate like chat, so I can combine it. That's why I posted it on my Facebook page. So I can have all of my YouTube and Facebook chats aggregate in here, so that's pretty cool. You think I could paint that out? I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I trust myself to do that. You know what I could do? I just crop it out, but then it would just turn into that medium. Have Danny paint it out. If Danny paints it out, I'll do it.
You want to go there. Everything's like.
Okay. Let's see. So here are my notes. Soundtrack is awesome. Intro is slow-mo. Hero shot of Bol instead of on the couch. Him dribbling forward or grilling the camera. I don't know. He was a pretty he was a pretty mellow dude. I don't know if I have a shot of him grilling the camera. And we got a few shots of him like coming towards camera too, but it was pretty mellow. That's interesting about the delay. Wonder why that is. Maybe it's because of the quality, because it's 1440p. Anyway, interesting. Good thing to know, though. Let's see. So start with like the one at 252. Dude, it's insane to have all of these comments in one place. When I was live streaming, a couple days ago, I was having issues with the, dude, it's super crispy. Especially with this A6500. That young. That's cool. It's freaking cool. So I might get another one of those cam links so then I can like put a GoPro somewhere else, or if we end up doing that like podcasty kind of thing, then that would be cool to have two cameras. So then I gotta buy another mic, so we still gotta figure that out. Yeah, 252.
So yeah, he's obviously the best one.
And what's even crazy, like I'm so lucky that my computer's so OP, because like like not only am I streaming, I'm streaming, I'm like editing like FS7 4K footage, and I'm recording the stream at the same time. So like, and not dropping any frames, and like the stream, like it's like the stream is healthy. Blessed. The chat, it's part of Restream. It's built into Restream. So if you go to Restream, you can download the they have an app, and they have one where it's like like you could do it over a web browser, but it doesn't have as much. It's not as robust. But then they have like an actual chat client, and that's the one. It's Windows only, but like it's so that I have like this window here. It's crazy that you could like see. It's so that you have this and yeah, it's pretty cool. Dude, this is such a cool setup. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm not even editing at this point.
But then like, now that I know who I am by
So
seeing me
shot like that.
so then like more everyone would want to be friends with me. I've been in the studio with PNB Rock. And
This is a cool shot. I should just open with that. Jeremy, what do you think? Should I open with this?
know who I am by seeing me with them. So then like more of them would want to be friends with me.
Just a tilt up, or I have the same thing kind of tilting down. It's like this. It's kind of cool. Oh, why did I stop? That one almost makes more sense because he's in his like basketball gear.
One center from today. All right.
So tilt up.
From
So the other one, Moonlight one.
Know who
Oh,
I
he's
am
got a
by
basketball, so
seeing
that
me
works
chat.
too.
So then, like, more of them would want to be friends with me. I've been in the studio.
See, but let's see, because I don't know if, because I think they only want to fill in this small spot. Intro him with a slow-mo hero shot. So this is only, it's literally only 3 seconds. So which one tells the story better in 3 seconds? I don't know. I mean, I could speed ramp it, but I don't know. This one? I'll just put it in for now.
My name is Bol Bol, 7-1 center from Sudan.
Probably put it to like 200%.
My name is Bol Bol, 7-1 center from Sudan.
That's pretty cool. Dude, where's your story? Where's the story?
My name is Bol Bol, 7-1 center from Sudan.
Do you think I should ramp it, like start a little further and then ramp into it and like end here? Actually, that's also a good cut too, right into this first scene.
My name is Bol Bol, 7-1 center from Sudan.
Dude, it's all about that magic phantom. I'm one with FS7 footage. Let's see. I mean, I graded it as usual. Pretty much just matched everything, and then I finished it with the IWTBBLT, whatever that LUT pack is, with the 8700 V2. Dude, I have been using that LUT pack so much lately. I don't know if you've used their previewer, but it's young. It's super young. I use it all. So what I'll do is, like for that wedding I think I just posted, I'll like find a frame that like I think best like encapsulates the story or the mood of the piece. So I'll compile a list of some of my favorite frames, and then I'll save a screen grab of that. So here, let me find one. I think that's probably
Some like bad comments.
it's probably one of my favorite ones. So this is what I corrected it to, like these exteriors too, and then the LUT kind of just adds a little. What's the LUT at? It's at 60%. I love what it does to like these warmer tones. So yeah, dude, I use that previewer so much because it makes it so easy. So I'll just like scroll through and then just write the ones that I like and then audition them. And then yeah. Let's see. Oh, what's also crazy is that I'm playing through this like on top of all the streaming and all of that stuff. Like this is graded. Like this is colored and at full res. I still can't even like wrap my mind around it. It's ridiculous.
My name is Bol Bol, 7-1 center from Sudan.
Okay. Drop off more game footage. Okay, so I have game footage of him. Ooh. Let's see. I didn't organize this at all. Okay, so you know, it's really interesting because like you said something about the delay, so I think there's a delay on the chat too. So I'll look at Facebook and the comments up, and then it actually takes a while for it to come up on the chat. So that's another thing to note with the restream chat. I don't even have it here. Game footage. No, this is all exposed as is. I don't really do that with the FS7, especially on exteriors too, because I like especially like if you can almost see it here, like here in the skies. I like having that latitude, like the 6 stops of latitude on the highlights. So usually, I mean, if the scene doesn't have that much contrast, and like I'll use the 2 stop. I've been using the 1 stop a lot for the A6500. Actually, another interesting thing to note, I'm actually using a LUT on this right now. So right now I'm using the A6500 as my camera, and that's outputting to OBS, and then OBS actually has a filter where you can have a LUT. You might have seen like a PNG LUT pop in the Dropbox folder. So OBS supports PNG LUTs, so you pull up an image in Photoshop, and then you can like load up the 3D LUT. So I just loaded up the S-Log3 to ARRILOok standard. So that's also another thing that's pretty cool. But you've never seen a live stream that's utilizing S-Log. But yeah, with a lot of FS7 stuff, I 90% of this time I still expose normally, because it's still so clean, even at 2000. And like I notice if you're pumping a lot of light at, like, you don't really get a lot of noise like artifacts in the in a lot of your highlights and midtones. So if I'm shooting bright stuff, I'll still shoot it as is, because there's not, dude, so much feature. Yeah, so I'll expose as is because there's not the noise flare isn't really all that noticeable, at least to me. Game footage. How do I do this? So, oh my gosh, that was loud. It's still really loud. Dude, also Jeremy, I got these the Audio-Technica M50Xs. Dude, they sound like, I've never really used like reference headphones before. These things sound so baller. This is like, dude, I've seen the light in so many ways. Man. And it's awesome. I've never used the headphone jack in my audio interface, so like it's the first time I'm using that too. Let's do all these. At some point, I want to get the the Yamaha, the HS8s, I think. But right now with my desk setup, I can't really accommodate those. But like, dude, I've wanted those for a long time, but I've literally never had room to like have them. Unless I mean, I could move my PC like to the floor, but I don't know. I think actually for a while I'll just probably use these headphones. how's that Pokemon thing coming? Dude, man. It's crazy because like this past week I've been like so concentrated on like YouTube content. So we need to do something with Ismahawk. I need to do some stuff. I have so many ideas like in my head. And like it's nice because I have all this free time now, so I just need to do it. Have you heard the HS8s before, like in person? Because I haven't yet. Everyone raves about them though. Oh, this is all him. I don't even need to make sub clips. When is that? Do you have a deadline for that? I can use all of these. I already used this.
Realize how great of a person he was. Like,
Actually, you know what? I think I have some Vimeo notes too. Dang, son. Doing it up. Dude, you dude, let me do like strictly BTS. I will make a ridiculous BTS video. A Machado visual style BTS video. Let's make it happen. I'm totally down. Freaking I'll pre-produce the BTS video. That would be crazy. That'd be sick. Oh, dude. I didn't know they had those. I didn't know they had them. Do they have the white ones? Because those are the ones I was looking at. Or does it? Yeah, they're white and black. But I want the white ones. Obviously. Done. Actually, let me add that.
they told me they were looking at me since I was in Kansas, but like, I just got the offer like this year, like this summer.
I feel like that could be way shorter.
But like, I just got the offer like this year, like this summer. What made me things like really.
I'll probably play this all out, dude. I am so down. Dude, I want to do. Dude, I also want to interview Danny for that like film school series because I'm like trying to develop. I'm trying to think of new ways to shoot that and like because I've been bouncing back and forth between like the 2cam over coverage, but also the like a like a wide 2-shot podcasty type vibe. So. And like eventually, if I get like a couple procasters, it'd be cool to like just go over and like just talk with Danny, talk with Angie, talk with Noel, talk with everybody. That'd be cool. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know when we could do some BTS for some Ismahawk stuff.
Everything.
Let's see. All this footage kind of looks the same angle. Oh.
It was like probably like 2 weeks after my visit. But like before that, I never really thought I'd be interested in going there. Oregon started recruiting me, like, they've been looking at me. They told me they were looking at me since I was in Kansas, but like, I just got the offer like this year, like this summer. What made me want to go there, everything's like, I just got the offer like this year, like this summer. What made me like, they've been looking at me. They told me they were looking at me since I was looking at me. They told me they were looking at me since I was in Kansas. They were looking at me since I was in Kansas, but like, I just got the offer since I was in Kansas, but like, I just got the offer me since I was in Kansas, but like, I just got the offer like this year, like this summer. What made me want to go there, everything's like really nice, and like they have like the best like equipment and like just getting me ready. Everything's like really nice. Offer like this year, like this summer, like this summer. What made me want to go there, everything's like really nice, and like they have like the best like equipment and like just getting me ready. I feel like they have everything I need. My biggest challenge of my 3 years of high school was like changing. Bad comments that I look back to was like,
All right. Notes. What? You want to remove it? This is one of my favorite shots, and they want to remove it. Dude, all these shots that I like really like.
and from there we just became friends. Like our friendship got better because like they're also like friends with my
303, 226.
and from there they them when they make music.